Hi guys, it's the Macintosh Guide and I'm back again with a brand new video. Now today we're going to be looking at iOS 17. We will be looking at what are some of the cool things that Apple have introduced and how we can get the beta installed on our phone. So guys, sit back, relax, and let's get on to this one. So if we pick up the iPhone 14 Pro, you can see that it is running iOS 17. It's showing up as ready here, beta updates iOS 17 developer profile. This is actually now available if you've just got a standard Apple ID. You don't need a developer account anymore to be able to install the iOS 17 developer beta. It's a simple matter of just logging on to developer.apple.com with your Apple ID, and then you should see this now showing up on your iPhone or iPad. So that's how you get iOS 17 installed. Now, if we scroll back, we can see there's a couple of new features that have come up. One of them being standby and settings. So standby mode basically allows us to have widgets, photo frames, or a clock showing up. It only works if you've got an iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max, and you have to have the always on display on as well. I haven't really used this yet, but you can twist around and you can twirl around with a lot of things. Let me get a charger and then let's connect it up and show you guys how it looks. So as you can tell, I just bought my MacBook and I just connected my iPhone 14 Pro to it, and immediately, as soon as I just tilted it, after a couple of seconds, when the screen dimmed off a little, when the always on display, I've got this screen that says welcome to standby. A few handy widgets showcase your favorite photos or display the perfect clock, all visible from afar. Swipe left, right, or light to get started. So if we press X over here, I guess the iPhone just restarted, which is odd. And there you go. So we've got the widgets already showing up. You can see it's already showing up with the clock. Photos, obviously don't have any photos on this phone. It's a test device. We've got different types of watch faces available. But yeah, this is standby mode, guys. Looks really nice. I think I'll be using it with my bedside MagSafe charger. Another interesting thing, as you saw, the standby aspect was crashing. It now also gives you a message that says your system experienced a crash. Help resolve this problem by sharing feedback and diagnostic files with Apple. So that's another cool little message that you now get during beta testing as well. I'm not sure if this was available in the previous ones, but this is the first time I've seen it in iOS in general, so nice to have that here. Another new thing in iOS 17 is interactive widgets. So before, widgets, if you wanted to do something, you have to tap onto it for it to then go into the app, and you then press play and whatever. In iOS 17, you can just tap on the widget and it will start playing. And you can tell I've muted the volume because it's obviously a podcast. I don't want to get any copyright strikes, but interactive widgets seem to be working absolutely fine for now. It can be a bit buggy for a beta 1. I wouldn't be surprised about it. It is a beta. At the end of the day, it's not going to be working fantastically, but yeah, interactive widgets, really cool by Apple. Now, the next feature that Apple have added is in iMessage. So iMessage has now become a bit more easier in terms of replying back to someone. So before you had to hold and then tap reply, you can still do that, or it's a matter of just swiping to the right, and it's just like how you WhatsApp would be, hey, and it will ping across, no issues. And I've got it on my other phone. Very quick, very simple, nice little feature that Apple have added. Now you can also get keyboard has improved a lot, so predictive text is a bit better. So if we start typing saying, hey, I'm going to the gym, it's a bit more better. If I screw up in writing, it'll auto correct it as well, which is really nice to see. As you just saw, comes up when I press IDNT instead. So yeah, the keyboard seems to have gotten a better improvement as well. And Before in Messages, you used to get all of your little additional apps on the top of your predictive text. Now it's all just a matter of here on the side to make it far more easier for you to access and not become so intrusive. There's been times where I've accidentally clicked on different parts like the stickers when I don't want them to show up. So yeah, another additional good feature that Apple have added. And of course, as we mentioned about stickers, you now get more stickers. This year's better functionality is, I don't have a picture to show you guys, but you can, if you have a picture, you can hold on to a picture and you can make that an interactive sticker as well. So that's another great additional feature. As you can tell here, you create stickers from photos and they will appear here. So another brilliant feature for Apple to bring on board. Another additional feature is your mental well-being. So to be able to see this information, you will see it in the mental well-being section of the Health app. And here there are different options such as anxiety risks, depression risks, exercise minutes, mindful minutes, sleep, state of mind, time in daylight. So it's good to see Apple allows us to now log our emotions and moods as well. So good additional features. We know how mental health is very important. So yeah, good to see Apple is focusing on that aspect as well. Some of the other small additions that Apple have made, if you go into settings and if you go into control center, you can also see there's a new option that's called ping my watch. So if we swipe down, if you've lost your Apple Watch, you can also ping it now from your control center like you could from your Apple Watch to find your iPhone. So that's another nice little feature that Apple have added. Another nice little feature that's also been added is Spotlight search improvements. So if we type in airplane mode, you'll see that the actual top hit suggestion shows up as where to go. If you tap on it, will take me to the app, or I can just do it from here as well, and it'll take me in and tell me what to do. So again, Spotlight search, some improvements there as well, as shown in the recommendation on the top as well. A huge improvement is the lock screen. So if we press down and we go on to new, we will see far more options in terms of wallpapers now for our lock screen. So you can see Kaleidoscope is now available. Emoji was of course always there. Unity has had some little design changes. Pride, collections, as you can see, the new iOS 17 wallpapers right here. And of course you've got your color ones as well. So this is just some changes to our lock screen options, and you can tell there's more planets showing up as well. So nice feature. I love wallpapers. More wallpapers the merrier. So thank you for this one, Apple. Another small change that Apple have done is how we can use Siri. So if we just say Siri, you can see that Siri now automatically starts up when we just say their name. And a last little feature that we've discovered is you can have multiple timers, which Apple never allowed us to do in the past. So if we look at our lock screen, you can see that we've got loads of timers showing up. So thank you, Apple. We appreciate that one. So guys, those are just some of the features that iOS 17 has brought in Beta 1. So far with Beta 1, I have noticed a few bugs, but nothing crazy. The biggest bug being when you unlock your phone and you go to the lock screen, you can see that it's not sitting on, the numbers are not sitting on top of the wallpaper. But that's one of the major issues I've seen. But overall, iOS 17 seems to be bringing some good small changes. But the main focus for the operating system was stability. We know how horrendous the last few iOS versions have been in terms of stability. iOS 16 definitely made the iPhone 14 series look quite weak. And I believe iOS 17 is here to fix that. There's a lot of animation improvements. It seems speedy for a Beta 1. Battery life, we can only tell as a couple of days go by, but so far battery life seems to be quite good on iOS 17. Do I suggest anyone installing this? Now guys, do not install this on your main device. Please install this on a secondary device. I have not installed this on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I've only installed this on my iPhone 14 Pro. So Yeah, do not install this on your main device. If you do, please remember it's a developer beta. You're going to see bugs, you're going to see glitches. Please do not install if you are wanting a stable operating system, because we see Reddit forums, Mac Rumor forums, and anywhere where Apple forums are done of people complaining, especially when they're told prohibitedly that this is only going to be a beta going forward until the release in the fall. Now, if you do want to install this and you want a more stable version, use the public beta that will be released next month. So I believe that will be around beta 2, beta 3 of the developer beta. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. This was iOS 17 beta 1. I will be doing regular beta update videos along the way. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I've got more videos coming up regarding the Apple Watch OS 10 and macOS Sonoma.